What is going on, everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So if you're new here, what we talk about on this channel is affiliate marketing, making money online, and the different side hustles that you can do. So if you're interested in any of that, make sure you're subscribed, ding that notification bell, and we can get right into the video. So in today's video, what I want to talk about is give you a complete guide on doing affiliate marketing, whether it's this year or going forward. I'm going to give you the details, what product you should use, but also give you some strategies, some different strategies, the ones I use and I think are the best, but also some other strategies in case those are preferred for you, and in case you prefer to do that instead of the strategies that I use. So I'm going to give you the pros and the cons. So with that being said, let's get right into it right now. So first of all, you want to choose a product. Now, there are a ton of different places to choose a product. Any product that you can possibly think of, there's probably an affiliate program for that. All these big companies have an affiliate program just because it's simple for them. It's just going to pay for somebody to actually bring in clients. So if somebody buys, great, they're happy to pay you. And if they don't buy, well, they don't have to pay you, so it's a win-win. So most companies actually have an affiliate program. So most companies that you can think of, unless it's really extremely niche and there's basically no market in them, then they probably have an affiliate program. Now, not all programs are going to be the same, but we're going to get into that a bit later. So the one way of actually choosing a product is just having a product that you actually like, that you enjoy. Maybe, maybe it's a camera that you use, maybe it's going to be a computer that you use, maybe it's going to be a phone. It doesn't really matter what it is. If it's a product that you like, that you always brag about your product to your friends or something like that, then it can possibly be a great product to promote, especially if you're just starting out. And that's something that's, I just want to remind you that if you're not choosing a product, then you're not going to be able to promote anything. You're not going to start affiliate marketing just because you don't know how to promote, because you don't have something to promote, if that makes any sense. And if that's the case, you're just going to end up just like my dog is right now. And that is not where you want to be unless you're a dog. So with that being said, one of the ways is just to find a product that you actually enjoy. Another one is, where do you want to be in the future? What's a problem that you have? What's a problem that you actually solved, and what product helped you solve that problem? Maybe it's going to be, in that case, probably more of a digital product. And I preach about digital products all the time because they are able to pay you a lot more than some physical products. So how do you actually find a product like this? One, it solved your problem. One, you think it's going to solve your problem, and you probably want to promote something that you know is going to give you some answers at least to your problem. So that can be something like a course or maybe some kind of software. So there are different places to do that. You can go to clickbank.com. That's a popular website where they have all these different products that they want to be promoted, basically. So it's not going to be some big companies usually that are on there, because big companies have their own audience, their own clients that they actually like. But some of these are a bit scammy, but you will be able to find some products in there that are actually helpful and can help people, because that's something that you want to be very careful of, is you want to promote something that actually helps people, that solves a problem, that is great in some sort of way. Because if you promote something that you yourself don't like, your friends won't like, and you wouldn't be comfortable telling your friends about it, then it's probably not a good product to promote, just because it's going to hurt your brand. But if it's a product that you actually enjoy and you like, then there's a good chance that it's going to help you. For example, the product that I promote is in the description. It's the first link, so if you want to check it out, you can. And that's a product that helped me start to make, consistently money online. Before that, I was struggling to do so. So obviously, this is a product that has changed my life. So I'm happy about promoting that product. So there's some different ways to do that. Now, there's something that you would want to be careful of if you want to start scaling it. If you're just starting out, you don't necessarily have to worry about that, but it's a good idea to stick to one product. So that's one thing that you should be careful of, is when you promote a product, make sure that it has a value ladder. What I mean by that is, if you promote a computer, an Apple computer, a MacBook or something like that, if you go there and you order one, you can check it out for yourself, even if you don't want to buy it. You will have to choose some different options, which will make the price of the computer explode. And that's something that you want to be careful of when you're doing an affiliate program or promoting a product, is that if your product doesn't necessarily have to be expensive. The product that I promote personally is only $7. But you want to actually get that product. If people buy that product, then when they go to the next step, they are going to be able to upgrade in some sort of way. So for example, it's going to be a course that's going to be more detailed, that's going to get there further. That's the case with the product that I promote. Or it's going to be something that's going to be more powerful. That's the example of Apple. It's going to be a more powerful computer if you upgrade. So that people don't have to necessarily buy that upgrade, but they can. So if they choose to, for my example, buy a $7 product and that's all that they want, then they're going to be very happy about that $7 product. And they don't have to go on. But if they do and they want to upgrade, then you're going to get paid on that, and that's how you make the real money, when you're able to make a commission that's over $1,000. So that's something that you should be wary of, but keep in mind that if it's something that you actually like and enjoy, then you can do that. So in my case, you obviously have to go through the program to actually be able to promote it, which is a good idea, because you want to know every single detail about what you're promoting. So now that you've got your promotion, maybe it's going to be on ClickBank, maybe it's something that you found on TikTok. That's something that I didn't mention on. If you go on TikTok, if you go to YouTube and things like that, and people are being affiliates for a certain company, a certain product, then it's probably something that sells, because, people don't want to promote something that doesn't sell. That's something else that you want to do. Now, something that sells is just a good product, basically, but it also has to pay you properly. So that's why some people promote that on TikTok, on YouTube, or wherever you may be. So that's another way to look at it. So ClickBank, social media, something that you like, a course maybe that you've been through, something like that. Those are all the places that you can find a product. So now that you've got your product, you don't want to go and paste it everywhere where you can. No matter where your place is, you just paste it and hope for somebody to buy it, because it's not going to help. It's not going to work like that. It's going to be extremely hard. It just doesn't work. You see all these people that are trying to do that, it doesn't work. You have to build trust with your audience. So how do you build trust? Well, you have to make them go through a sales funnel. So what I mean by that, what's a sales funnel, is basically a 2-page website. So on the first page, you want to give them a reason to enter the name and email. Maybe it's going to be something with the title like Live the Laptop Lifestyle, something like that. And then you give them the opportunity to enter the name and email. So if you've done the first part right, then it's going to be very easy for you to convince them to enter the name and email. On the next page, you're going to explain the benefits of the product. Now, you don't have to talk about the product itself, but you do want to talk about the benefits, which is, in my case, it's going to be something that, a ton of people have had success with that. You post some testimonials, you post a story about yourself. Again, that's to build some trust. So put yourself out there, make a short video and explain some, where you've been and how you've ended up on that page and why that certain product helped you out. And also tell them that on the next page it's going to be somebody completely different, and tell them why they're legitimately going to be on the next page. It's your business partner, they've had some success, something like that. Obviously, you want to be real, don't lie about it, because it's all about building trust. And then on the next page, that's where you put your affiliate link. That's where the person is going to explain more about the product. That's where there's going to be a sales video, and that's where they will have the opportunity to buy if they're a good fit for that. So it's all about building trust. Think about it. You don't want to buy something random on the internet just because, you know, some random Joe posted something about it. Instead, you want to actually promote something that's going to be helping people, that possibly helped you in some sort of way. So if you're passionate about it, then it's the best way to do it. So now that you've got all that set up, now you need the traffic. So that's where it's going to be very different for a lot of people. There's so many different ways to bring some traffic, but you don't want to stick to 1,000 different ways. You want to pick one and stick to it, and then eventually get another one, and we're going to talk about that as well. So you could possibly pay for ads, you know, Google ads, Facebook ads, YouTube ads, you name it. There's so many different ways where you can make ads. And ads, I wouldn't suggest doing that, especially if you're a beginner, but also if you're a bit further along the way. It's probably not the best way to actually make some ads, just because you're going to have to need a ton of money to actually play around with before you actually get profitable. So it's going to be testing, it's going to be losing money at first, losing a ton of money, and even if you do have the money, it can be very depressing watching your money deplete over a period of time. Now, some people have had success with that, but personally, I've run very little ads. I don't run ads anymore. I just don't like it. I prefer people that actually connect with me. So that's where it's going to branch out a bit further. So paid traffic is basically ads. So you pay people, maybe you're going to pay influencers. I've done that before. That works a bit better than ads, but still, you know, you're going to have to do that consistently all the time, and spending money, and hope that your product that you're actually promoting is going to pay you more than what you're paying the influencer, because otherwise you're losing money. So now you've got the other option, which is going to be organic traffic. Now, organic traffic is my favorite way, but again, there's so many different ways to do organic traffic, probably even more than doing paid traffic. So organic traffic can be something like building a website, a niche website about your product, or about, people, something that people would be interested in your product. So maybe it's your thing is going to be video cameras, then you want to make a blog about video cameras, or maybe it's going to be about sleeping well. So you make a video about, or a blog about sleeping well, and then you promote some mattresses, for example. So all these different things can have a great effect. Now, this is going to be very, very long to actually do, and I would suggest doing something else. Now, there is Pinterest. Pinterest is also something that people are having tremendous success. It's the same idea. You actually make content around that specific subject, and I personally don't do that. It's something that takes very long to do, and in some areas, in some niches, it can be a good deal to do that, but in some others, it's not the best. Now, the best, in my opinion, especially when you're first starting, is TikTok. Now, TikTok is a very, very good platform. There's a ton of people that are making money on that. I personally use TikTok all the time, and it's very easy to actually grow to thousands of followers very quickly. It doesn't take that much time. It's not like you're doing blogging or something like that, which is going to take a lot of time. Now, with TikTok, it's going to be something that it's a short video. So basically, you have a hook, a story, and an offer. I've talked about this before. You hook people to stop them from scrolling. Then you also give them the story, which is, how people are making hundreds of thousands of dollars using just TikTok. And then you have a call to action, which is, if you want to get started, you can start right here. Something like that. That's going to be your offer. That's going to be your call to action, which is clicking the link in your bio, commenting, something like that. That's your offer. That's how you send people to your affiliate offer, which is going to be in your bio, where you put what we just built, which is your sales funnel. So they go through on the first page where they enter the name and email. Now, obviously, I forgot to mention this, but you don't collect the name and email just for the sake of collecting the name and email. Instead, you want to actually build trust with them. Again, that's all about trust. So you just build some trust with those emails. Tell them that they're welcome to join, happy that they're here, happy that you can change their life. If they're still interested in that product, they can click here. No pressure, they can do that. Don't be hard selling, because people hate that. So just bring value and, tell them that there's still the opportunity to join whatever product you have, whatever program, whatever course, whatever software, whatever product you have. You can tell them that it's there in case they want to join in. So obviously, when you choose a product, also it's good to have a community back there. So for example, Apple is huge. People love Apple. They rave on about Apple, just like Tesla as well. They also have an affiliate program, in case you're wondering. They also do that. So maybe it's going to be a Facebook group. In my case, there's a Facebook group that's huge, where there's a ton of people that are having success with it. So it's good to be able to join that Facebook group with people that are like-minded and that can answer your questions if you're just starting out, or if you just have some questions along the way, where people that are more advanced than you can answer your questions. That was something really quick that I wanted to talk about that I forgot to mention. When you collect their emails, you can now send them some emails. So if you're on TikTok, basically it's going to be a hook, story, offer. Hook, just stop them from scrolling. Story, tell them the story about what you want to talk about, and then give them an offer, which is click the link in your bio. So TikTok people are making hundreds of thousands of dollars just with that technique if they choose the right product. There's so many people that are doing that. But also people are getting banned all the time from TikTok. So it's not something that's very stable. So I started on TikTok. I never got my account banned. I did have some restrictions because people hate on you, and then they decide that, they want to warn TikTok that you're scammy or something like that. So there's something that maybe you'll get banned for 2 days, 3 days, or you could get your account shut down forever. So that's happened to a lot of people. Now, obviously, if that happens, don't worry. You can appeal, but you can also grow your new account, because it doesn't really matter. Now you know how to grow on TikTok. You learn all the time, so it's not that hard to grow any further. So another way to do this is YouTube. Now, I wouldn't suggest starting with YouTube, because starting with YouTube can be very hard to grow. You need to have something that's easier to grow to actually feed some traffic to your YouTube channel. After a while, it will grow by itself, but at the beginning, it's going to be extremely hard to grow on YouTube. So I suggest doing TikTok. This is exactly what I did and I'm doing right now. Is I'm posting on TikTok all the time, and I'm also promoting my YouTube channel on TikTok. So the people that are easy to reach on TikTok can also, if they want some more value, because TikTok is going to be very short videos, they can go to YouTube and reach out. Now, obviously, a goal of mine, a huge goal, is to get to 1,000 followers and 4,000 watch hours. So if you watch my videos the whole way through, it really helps. So thanks for that. So, TikTok, in my opinion, is the best way to get started. And once you start to have some success, get some sales, get your name out there, then that's where you can branch out to TikTok, blog, or not TikTok, but YouTube, blogging, something like that. Some other sources that are going to be a bit on the longer term side, instead of just having those quick successes that you do need to have when you first start, because that gives you the ability to really think that you can actually make it, because you actually see some leads coming in at first, and then you see some sales coming in a few, maybe weeks or months after that. But when you're doing that on YouTube or Pinterest or blogging, it's going to take you some more time. So it's going to be a very long time before you actually see some success, but it's going to be an even bigger success with that. So I hope that really helps. If you want to know any more about affiliate marketing, there's a link in the description and in the pinned comment for my YouTube playlist. So it's not quitting your YouTube, you're staying on YouTube, but I have a ton of videos on that. And if you just want to get started right away, learn all the details, get that, then click on the first link, and that will give you a 15-day challenge where you can learn from where you're starting zero to actually making some money. So I hope that really helped. It really helped me. So if you want to do that, you can do. But if you do want to help the channel, make sure you're subscribed and you watch those playlists the whole way through my videos as much as possible. That really helps. So with that being said, I hope you enjoyed this, and I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.